What's up, guys? Codingers back. Welcome to another episode. But I'm going to be setting up and initializing Visual Studio Code today. And so all you need to do is follow me. This is one of the very easy tutorials to set up the Visual Studio Code. And then after that, we're going to be jumping right into initializing Git as version control. And then, boom, the fun part, coding. So let's go on, type Visual Studio Code in your browser. When you get this, you can click that and click the download button. Just ignore everything else. And then you get the Windows dev.deb.rpm.mac. Just select your operating system and then download it. I'm not going to be going through the steps in detail as it's actually very easy to follow. It's just going to be giving you options about which folder you want to install your Visual Studio in and all of that. So I'm not going to be going into this in detail. Instead, let's jump right into Visual Studio Code where you need to do a few stuff. So these are a few. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of this for once. Okay, so this is a folder. There are all sorts of files you can create. So this is how you create a new file. You can create anything with any extension. .py Python. You could do CSS. No, sorry, that's a text file. .css. Get ignore. .nam. Wait, no. .nam. Okay, that's the word. I was just fooling around. Sorry. .p for that. And you could get anything, all of that. There's so many files I could take. I'm just gonna be for once closing all these. This was just as an option. I'm just gonna keep this open in case we run into some stuff. So first extension, if you click the extension toolbar here, that you'll require is the auto rename tag. So yeah, you could just search up the extension auto rename tag. So you get this, and what it essentially does is, suppose you want to initialize this and then get a h1 tag. Okay, and press hello. Do you see that? And that's it. And then if you want to change this h1 to a p tag, just press p to the starting and the ending also changes to a p. See how that works? So all those lazy HTML coders who don't actually want to do much with rename the first tag and the end tag and making this work a lot more tedious than it has to be. And then, so community material theme, this is very optional. I just like the way my code looks. Otherwise, the normal Visual Studio Code would look like, let me show you that. Visual Studio, hey, it should be here somewhere. Forget it. Okay, default light. I'm going to show you the light, or should I show you the dark? I'm not able to find the dark. Okay, let's search. Yeah, it's here. So dark Visual Studio. This is how it looks. Do you like it? If you do, you could use this. But as of me, I don't like it. So I installed that and I get a nice color out of it. I put community material theme, darker, higher, high contrast. Put that and you get this nice little code fabricated for you. And then, so that's another one. To get these nice little icons, I use community material icon theme. So this is where you get all these nice icons out of the normal ones. Okay. So next we go to ES7 React / Redux / GraphQL / blah 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 React Native Snippets. So what this package essentially does is when we're going to be build React applications, what it essentially does is it gives us these sort of small components. React app, right now I didn't initialize a React app. So what it essentially does is by typing this, we get to export this default params into that. And then suppose we put FRE. What actually happens is we get this array.forEach and this entire snippet of code into our program without having to manually type in all of this code for us. So, and then ELint is something that is manually installed by the VS Code when you download it. And then JavaScript, this is what I downloaded. It gives you a lot of, it's just like React. But this works with regular JavaScript. I'm just going to show you. Suppose you want to import modules. You could press imp, and then you could press req. Suppose you install Axios, and then you want to be like req, and then you could const Axios equals to require Axios. I'm going to be showing you that just in a minute. Right now. So what was that again? It was req. Okay, I'm gonna put req into that. So I put req. Boom, this gets it. I didn't actually install it, so it isn't going to work. But require Axios, this is the thing. Yeah, and then you can get many others. Suppose, yeah, you can get class helpers. Suppose you want to get a constructor function, you can get it right here. And then, yeah, various methods. Suppose you want to get a for in loop, or a for off loop, or a for each loop. You can just get it. Suppose, okay, I'm going to get a for in loop with fin. Okay, let's go fin. Boom. Forge all the item in object, and then you get this sort of thing. We could console log item. It's not gonna work. We didn't actually mention the item, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you. And there's one more important thing. Okay, you could initialize this terminal. Nothing's gonna actually happen, except it might throw an error about the Axios. I'm gonna be like node app for it to give it. Yep, as I predicted, it can't find Axios. So yeah, that's the way it's gonna be working. So you just have to do node and then the file. If you go into a folder, okay, let me do that for you. If you create a folder called com, open it, and then you put a file into it. Suppose read.js, and I put console log name. Okay, I don't have a variable, so I'm just gonna do name like that. And then you have to do cd into com first, and then you could do node re. Actually, I didn't save it. Wait, it's not gonna output anything. Node re. So otherwise, you could do to go back, you could do cd dot dot. Go back into the normal folder. I mean, like the basic folder into the container for YouTube vid. After that, suppose you want to access it from outside, you do cd, and then you get com/re. Wait, what was that we created? Yeah, com cd. No, not cd. I mean, node com/re. Boom, you get name. So that's the terminal, and that's how it works. In these cases, like I mentioned, JavaScript acts as the back end part of the coding. And then, yep, live server. It lets you not have to automatically refresh the browser and get the page right when you save your HTML file. And material icon theme, material theme, exact same thing. Material theme again. I don't know why I downloaded it, but just download it. And prettier is used to format your code, like you saw. Suppose delete all of this. Exclamation point. This is Emmett. Okay, I'm gonna be teaching that to you in later tutorials. Press this. Okay, it's gonna get this default generated code, this boilerplate code. I click save. It indents it properly to where it should be indented. That's all prettier. In Python, when we learn Python, we could get this to actually run Python and Visual Studio Code. And then the REST client is going to be for sending HTTP requests. Sometimes that we're going to be doing like 1 or 2 projects in the future. We might be doing that, or we might not be requiring it. So folks, that's all you need to install in Visual Studio Code for now. Actually, yeah, that's all you need to be installing. So, and then, yep, you're ready to go into coding. After tomorrow, in the next episode, I'm going to be teaching you how to initialize Git and get the terminal into your Visual Studio Code. So, I'm going to let you feast your eyes on this web page while I depart. So, bye. This is Codinger signing off. Forgot to say
Peace
something.
out, folks.
In case you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button of yours and hit that notification bell to get more video updates so that I can make understanding the web easier for you and then make your lives a lot better and easier with coding. And now for real, this is Codinger signing off.